The second habit for building wealth is avoiding bad debt. Not every debt is bad debt, so you need to understand what it is when you're borrowing money. What are you borrowing it for? What are you paying to borrow the money? That's usually the interest rate. So figure out what is the interest rate that you're paying, and the total price that you're paying for whatever you're buying is the price plus the interest that you're going to pay over the life of that loan. If you add all of that up and that's more than you would pay for that purchase today, don't buy it. That would be bad debt. For example, if you put your vacation on credit cards and pay it off after the vacation is over, that's bad debt. Save the money ahead of time and then keep to that budget when you go on vacation. You won't overspend and you're avoiding bad debt. Certain kinds of debt count as good debt. Education. If you're borrowing money for an education, that education is going to last your whole life. That's pretty much the definition of good debt. Now, I'll give you a caveat. If you're borrowing money to go to Yale so that you can come out and work as a bricklayer, then maybe you didn't need to spend all that money on that Yale education to come out as a bricklayer. That house you're going to live in, you're going to have use value, you're going to enjoy being there. It's a solid roof over your head. It's building equity over time. That is good debt. However, you've got to watch out when you're buying a house. Just because a lender will loan you the money doesn't mean you'll be happy paying it back. One way to figure out, can we afford this house payment that we're contemplating? Practice. For 3 months, save what you would spend on that mortgage every single month. At the end of the 3 months, if you struggled and it was too much belt tightening and you couldn't do it happily, then don't buy the house. If at the end of the 3 months you could do it, it was manageable, then you have a little bit more to add to your down payment. We've talked about how to avoid getting into bad debt, but what if you already have revolving credit? What if you've run up those credit cards and you're struggling to pay them down? You need to make paying down those revolving debt credit cards an urgent priority in your life. So make a list. How many credit cards do you have? And what is the interest rate, the cost of borrowing that you're paying on each credit card? Then make minimum payments on all of the other ones, and on the highest rate card, you put as much as you possibly can every single month until it's gone. You then roll down to the next highest card, and you've got an even bigger payment to pay down on the next highest card. It's the snowball effect, and it will help you eliminate that revolving debt.